In this video, we're going to explore several common rating methods used in performance appraisal. As HR professionals, it is important to understand that performance management is not just about completing an annual review. It is about using the right evaluation method to assess performance fairly, consistently, and in a way that supports employee development. Different rating methods serve different purposes. Some are better for standardization, others provide richer behavioral feedback, and some are designed to align employee performance directly with goals. Understanding these methods helps HR and managers choose the most effective approach for their workforce. The first method is the graphic rating scale, one of the most widely used performance appraisal tools. This method evaluates employees across different categories of performance, such as customer service, teamwork, communication, productivity, or dependability. Each category is assigned a scale, and the manager rates the employee accordingly. The scale may be quantitative, such as 1 to 5 or 1 to 10, or qualitative, using descriptors such as always, sometimes, or never. For example, an organization may rate an employee on customer service using a scale where 1 reflects low performance and 5 reflects outstanding performance. The graphic rating scale is popular because it is simple, efficient, and easy to apply across many employees. However, because it is standardized, it often measures broad traits or behaviors and may not fully capture role-specific performance. Another rating method is the critical incident method. This approach focuses on specific examples of employee behavior throughout the review period. Managers document notable incidents where the employee performed especially well or where performance fell short. This method provides very clear behavior-based feedback because the evaluation is grounded in real examples rather than general impressions. That makes it especially helpful for coaching and development. Employees can better understand exactly what they did well and where improvement is needed. One limitation, however, is that this method is not ideal for comparing employees against one another because each evaluation is based on individual incidents rather than a standardized scale. The BARS appraisal system, or behaviorally anchored rating scales, combines the structure of a rating scale with the specificity of the critical incident method. In this approach, each point on the rating scale is anchored by a behavioral example. Instead of simply labeling someone a 3 or a 7, the scale explains what that level of performance actually looks like in practice. For example, a lower score may describe an employee who regularly misses commitments or fails to follow through, while a higher score may describe someone who consistently meets goals and serves customers effectively and on time. The strength of BARS is that it reduces ambiguity. It gives managers and employees a clearer understanding of what strong and weak performance look like. The challenge is that BARS takes significant time, effort, and expertise to build properly, which is why organizations often adapt it rather than use it in its purest form. The Behavioral Observation Scale, or BOS, is another method built from critical incidents. Like BARS, it focuses on behavior, but instead of rating performance levels, it measures how often an employee demonstrates certain behaviors during the review period. For example, a manager may rate how frequently an employee demonstrates strong teamwork, effective communication, or proactive problem solving. This allows managers to assess patterns of behavior rather than relying only on general impressions. BOS can provide very detailed and useful insight, but it can also be more time-consuming and resource-intensive to develop and maintain. The final rating method is management by objectives, or MBO. This is often referred to as a goal-based performance appraisal approach. With MBO, employees are evaluated based on the extent to which they achieve specific performance goals. These goals are typically established jointly by the employee and manager, which encourages communication, collaboration, and shared accountability. This method works well when goals are clear, measurable, and aligned with business priorities. It also encourages more frequent check-ins and performance conversations throughout the review cycle. One potential drawback is that employees may become overly focused on their own objectives without considering broader team or organizational priorities. That is why strong goal alignment is essential. As you can see, each rating method has its own strengths and limitations. Some methods, like the graphic rating scale, are useful for consistency and efficiency. Others, like critical incidents and bars, provide more detailed and behavior-based feedback. And methods like MBO help align individual performance with organizational goals. Because of this, many organizations use a combination of approaches rather than relying on just one. The best method depends on the organization's culture, goals, available resources, and the type of performance being measured. To recap, the 5 common rating methods used in performance appraisal are the graphic rating scale, the critical incident method, behaviorally anchored rating scales, the behavioral observation scale, and management by objectives. For HR professionals, understanding these methods is essential. They shape how organizations evaluate performance, deliver feedback, support development, and make talent decisions. When used thoughtfully, rating methods do more than measure performance. They help build stronger employees, stronger managers, and stronger organizations.